We'll cut all this bit,
Yeah.
so. Right. What is the best thing about working at TransferWise?
Definitely the culture. It's a very mission-driven organisation, and it's all about, not quite, we call it a revolution, but it's about transparency, it's about fairness, it's about giving the customer a great deal and a great experience, and sometimes it almost seems like making money is like almost incidental.
Great. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
The ability to learn anything instantly.
Cool.
Because
Yeah.
there's just so much stuff I want to learn, and it's pounding it in there ain't so easy.
No, not at all. Why did you choose this career?
It kind of chose me. So I was working for a big Australian company, and I was in like a senior infrastructure role, and security was always like an interest. It was something I'd always done on the side, and I must have known war games were perfect by the time I was 15. And what happened was we got bought out by another company. What actually happened was we were a government-owned corporation, and we were sold off to a private organisation. And they were going through quite a big expansion in the takeover and everything, and it just popped up the fact that they didn't actually have a dedicated security function. So I just put my hand up, and rather than go head to head with their CTO for his job, their CTO said, "Fine, you go off and create a security practice," and that was the first security practice I sprung up from scratch.
Wow. What is your biggest challenge at work?
Just the sheer volume of information. You're just keeping up. There's something different every day, something different all the time.
Yeah.
But just the weight of numbers, the amount of information, be it compliance or alerts or whatever it is, there's just an awful lot of everything, and you've got to be able to sort the wheat from the chaff.
Wow. Two more. What skill would you most like to learn, and why? Well, you've got to pick one out of all the...
Pick one. It depends. I can make it personal instead.
Yeah.
I've had guitars for about 30 years, and I'm still about as proficient with a guitar as I was after I'd had one for a week.
Yeah, me too. I've got three. Can't play a single one. And if you could give one bit of advice to an aspiring IT security engineer, what would it be?
It will be to keep learning, just study all the time, follow the news, listen to podcasts, follow the right people on Twitter, just absorb as much information as you can, and just keep it in mind that you can't know everything. A big problem with IT security in IT in general, but security and information security in specifically, is that a thing called imposter syndrome, and I get it every day. You walk into a room with a bunch of really clever guys, and it's like you feel like they know this much and you know this much, and when the reality is, if you take a step back, is they know this much, you know this much, and you both know with a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
So be confident, but without being cocky.
Cool. Thank you so much.